Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants.
Excuse me?
What are y'all doing?
Whatever free men like to do, young man.
I have no problem with that. I'm just
Practicing our First Amendment right to record our public buildings without being harassed by...
I'm not harassing you.
No, not you. No, not
I
you.
didn't call anybody. I was
No, not you. I'm saying the people in the facilities and such like that. We always appreciate citizens stopping and asking because it's all our right and we all need to.
I get that. Yeah, I'm all about rights.
Yeah, we need
I hate tyranny.
There you go, buddy. And that's what we're out here to do. If we're out here practicing our right, I tell people it's no different than if we're in an open carry state and this was a gun on my hip.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If I'm practicing my right, people should leave me alone and go about their business.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no.
This is a bad area around here.
And
I'm not saying y'all don't even look like type, but I was just
we're from Florida.
I mean, they got damn locating things up here on one of these buildings. And another one, there's a couple more gunshots.
Yeah, we heard about that. Yeah, we heard about that.
So, you know, this is a bad area.
Well, we'll try to stay out of trouble then.
You know, I was just curious, and I believe in y'all's right to do this. I had no problem with it.
Absolutely.
I was just being an interested citizen, you could say.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Hey, and you know what? If more people took the time to understand what our rights were, we wouldn't have the tyranny we do today. Yeah, sitting on the couch playing Xbox ain't gonna get you far in life.
A lot of people need to grow up.
Yeah, you know that's right. Thank you, sir. Hey, by chance, do you know how far down the road the detention center is?
It's just right there on the left. You looking, you can see it from here.
Great, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Thanks a lot, man. Have a good one.
All right, guys, nice interaction there with the gentleman who stopped and talked with us. So, we got intake there. So maybe they go in there and they get processed through. Then they come over here to the other side. It says the following items are forbidden on DJJ property. Constitutional administrator. It's the administrator of your facility. Someone's either a car dealer on the side or they're taking it for a test drive.
Oh, yep. Yeah, maybe they just got it too. I don't know, maybe it's got a pump tag on it. Let's see.
Excuse me, sir. How you doing?
I'm good.
What can I do for you today?
Oh, no. I'll ask if I need anything. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know who you are, and I'm ask you to leave off this property, please.
Okay. Well, the officer was just here. He just waved to me. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm totally allowed to be here. This is public property. I'm a journalist.
Okay.
Totally allowed to be here.
Okay. Right now, you can't be on this property with that camera.
Sure I can. Is it a law? Do you got a state statute that says no?
I'm not going to get into what's the law or whatever.
Well, that's what's important.
But at the end of the day, I'm just asking you to step on that side of the street in the middle and on the street property.
The street property?
This is private property.
No, this is not. This is Department of Juvenile Justice, which is a publicly funded administrative agency from South Carolina. So this is all paid for by tax dollars. If Donald Trump owned this personally, then it would be private. But since the state of Carolina owns it, and since the citizens, me and you and everybody else that live in South Carolina, we pay taxes, so we all own this. That's the way public property works.
Okay.
It's different than Walmart, like I said.
Well, I asked you what was your business here.
And I told you I'm a journalist. I'm just gathering some footage. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ask for permission?
No, we don't need permission to exercise rights.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like you have the right, you got the right to eat a T-bone steak. You don't call nobody and ask permission, do you? No? Okay.
we thought that that was going to be expected. Watch out, there's a big mound of fire ants over here.
Making me itch just thinking about it.
Huh?
Making me itch just thinking about it.
I know it.
Are you calling your boss for clarification?
No, sir.
Oh. Well, if you're calling the police, make it the non-emergency number. What does this sign say?
About all the contraband that you're not supposed to bring inside.
No, okay. That's fine.
Let me see exactly again.
Yeah, it says Section 272203 of the South Carolina Code of Laws makes it unlawful to furnish, attempt to furnish, or possess with the intent to furnish contraband to any juvenile in the custody of the South Carolina Department of Justice. And then it goes on with contraband is described as
All the listings of their contraband and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the director?
No.
Are you of some supervisory capability?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can I ask you a question then?
Sure.
Okay, how many confirmed COVID cases do you have inside the facility? And then how many recovered do you have?
How about this? I've asked you to leave this property. Go and get permission to be here like you're supposed to be.
I don't need permission. I don't need to ask permission to do that.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so you're not going to answer that question either?
Have a good day.
Okay. I thought that was a very reasonable question to ask
Have a good day.
about the facility. I'm going to have a good day, truthfully. Can I have your name and ID number, please?
You better hope he's the director putting his foot on there like that. I'm gonna show that to the director.
Know it.
Yeah, he's got to be the administrator. He otherwise he wouldn't want his boss seeing him putting his shit all over in his vehicle. Right? I mean, if that was my employee putting his hands and stuff all over my vehicle, I'd be upset.
I'd be upset too.
Uh-oh, here he come. Look at these guys. They're riding up crazy style. Hold on, he says. Hold on, he says. These guys come riding up like gangbusters. I don't see any police markings. I mean, they got the...
I asked that gentleman a question over there about the facility. He refused to answer it. Order?
very rude, man. He was very, very rude. So, you know.
Can I get you the information?
No.
You don't need it?
No. Oh, his information, yeah, and whoever else will answer the questions. I mean,
What happened?
Questions might that be?
well, I have a few questions about the facility itself and
The COVID and stuff.
They're not able to answer that question
I
by
don't want-
policy.
I don't want personal
So you have,
questions
I understand
or
if
anything
you're dealing
like
with
that.
the institution itself or
Exactly.
DJJ,
Yeah.
you have to speak to the community relations.
Yeah,
guy.
let's get whoever that is.
Okay, I'll give you his contact information, but right now you kind of have to, whatever you want to do on the road, but on the grounds it's kind of making people nervous. That's why we're here.
Yeah, but
Not saying you can't film.
right, and we can film on the ground because as long as a citizen can come on the ground and park their car.
We're good.
So
We're in agreement
and again, we're not causing trouble. We're not blocking the intersection. We're staying quiet. We're not yelling at inmates. I don't see any inmates.
We'd actually had a sheriff come by us.
Yeah, Sheriff.
Sheriffs don't have anything to do with DJJ because they're coming for different reasons.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if the sheriff sees somebody breaking the law, he's obviously going to do something about it, whether it's on your property or not.
Yeah, he's gonna stop and he's gonna
Right.
say, well,
And he saw us standing there recording, and he was totally fine.
What is our purpose? You said you had questions.
I have
for-
questions.
Yeah, we're
What
journalists.
is
We're
the
journalists.
Yeah.
So we were taking B-roll footage. We've been out in the whole area. We've been out in this whole county this whole day, but we're just out taking pictures and video of our public buildings, and asking for public record requests, that kind of thing.
Right. They're not going to answer just by.
Yeah,
This is
that's
Chief
fine.
Smith. Yeah.
Hello, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
How are you?
Yeah, we're not doing anything nefarious. You know, we're not breaking any laws again. We're not obstructing. We're not, being disorderly. We're quiet. We come on to where just the general public's allowed. Again, we've been doing this for 2 years all over the country. We know the laws as far as all that stuff's concerned. Restricted area, that sort of thing. So. Yeah, and we told him. I told him. I told him exactly what we're doing. I said we're just journalists. I said we're out here. We're just collecting some footage and asking a question, and we'll be gone.
Right.
And he started getting on the phone. I said, listen. I said, are you calling your supervisor for clarification? And he said, no. I says, well, if you're calling the police, I said, make it the non-emergency number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of times people 911, and it's like you're wasting resources. It's a non-emergency. They could take an extra 5 minutes to get here. It's not a high priority call. We're obviously not violent or whatever. So, but yeah, that's exactly what we're doing here, and we're actually pretty much done getting the video. We asked for the question. He didn't have an answer, so that's fine.
Whether he knew or not, but refusing to answer the questions was the right thing to do. The public relations, if you had questions pertaining to the facility, or
just a facility. That's all.
Right.
But
he wouldn't be able to answer that question, or he wouldn't be allowed to answer that question. But it is a person who can. If you still have those questions,
right, and yeah, we'll get in touch with those. But we also want to let them know that it was perfectly legal what we're doing. You know what I mean? The part of what we're out here doing is education. Yep. A lot of times citizens don't think that you have the right to record them in public. A lot of people he was like, oh, this is private property. And I'm like, no, it's absolutely incorrect.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Walmart is private property. I said, if Donald Trump bought this facility, it would be private property. But the DJJ, state institution, taxpayer funded, public property.
Can drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I figured there's a visitor parking here somewhere because they got to visit the inmates and stuff like that. So,
But you can understand the cause for concern for us to come out to at least find out.
well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a cause for concern when you see two gentlemen out there with cameras. Once you approach those gentlemen and they tell you they're journalists, they're gathering a little bit of footage, there's no concern. Right. What's the concern?
As far as your footage, no juveniles is on it. Like they're moving.
No, we don't.
See them from the fence sometimes, and that is protected.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes. Because they're
Kids'
juveniles.
faces are, yes.
Yeah. We can't have pictures of them.
I've never heard that because in Disney I take pictures of kids, behind my kids all day long.
Not correctional juvenile.
That doesn't matter.
It's confidential that they're incarcerated because of their age.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, that I could understand there. But no, we haven't seen any juveniles. I hope you don't have them out here in the front.
Yeah,
I figured
sometimes they do walk from one part of the building to the other, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, no, and again, we haven't seen any, and I didn't know if you did or not, but yeah, that's all we're doing. But if someone could just let him know that just us being there is not illegal or a cause for alarm,
Right.
And then whoever I need to get a hold of to get the information for the facility.
Yeah, and we'll get out of here.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah.
You gonna write down the number, Bates?
Roger.
Okay. So I was gonna do it myself if he wouldn't. Sometimes we have former juveniles come out here and cause a problem, that kind of thing. So I
Okay.
think that's where the concern is coming from.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And again,
Well, they don't, you know, from a distance.
yeah, and I told him, and again, I said, you know, why don't you come out and, you know, we're pleasant.
What's that?
On you? You got a paper?
No. I mean, dollar bills.
Yeah, I do actually. Where is it?
He says he's got some.
I think I do. I thought I did. I do. Let's use apply for a P.O. box because we were at the post office today.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna allow you to write it if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll do it. Well, where's my pen?
I don't have a pen. That's one thing I don't have.
Appreciate it.
One thing we do have.
We're
Yep.
doing Jared Munch, right?
Yes. We have a Jared Munch. That's a 803-896.
Oh, I'm still writing his name.
Oh.
All right, 896.
8345.
Public safety records. Identified individuals on shoulder.
Thank you.
Certainly. Here you go.
Do we receive any information that reference individuals on Sherman Road with cameras?
And this is the Strategic Operation Public Information Officer. Okay.
Okay.
He'll be located at the Winthrop Building. If you're familiar with that.
I'll find it.
Cool. But he'll be able to point you in the direction of anything dealing with DJJ because he's the only one authorized to.
Okay.
To give out that
Is she in
information.
today?
Right. I'm not sure. It is Friday.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to give
it
him a call
is.
and try to catch him. Cool. Do you have a name, possibly?
I do have a name, but I don't usually like to give it. Yeah, you know, again, we're out here with rights, and that's
documented.
yeah, that's part of our rights. Yeah, no, as long as you guys, I'm sure you guys run a body cam.
No.
Okay, I'm sure you get pictures, whatever.
That's totally fine. Can't
All right.
make it.
But, you know the videos.
But I'm corporate based. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
This is not sure.
I know it's just a DJJ facility, but I don't know if there's like a specific name to it, like if I would find it like on Google.
Doubt it.
Yeah.
But it's possible, depending on what the address says on the middle.
Well, it's right by the Midlands Evaluation Center. All right, guys, so we're here. We're at Midlands Evaluation Center. There's the Juvenile Detention Center right there as well. So we'll have to call and get the phone number for the facility here. And then Eyes on the State there can do his complaint on the administrator there. But we probably have to get in touch with somebody higher up. Because obviously if you call this detention center to file a complaint against the administrator, it's going to go to the administrator. So we'll have to go higher up in the DJJ complaint system. All right, guys, we're going to be getting out of here in just a minute. Eyes on the State's trying to get the young man's information. There he is now.
He's not a very happy man.
He's not very happy.
One of your name and number just to give it to our public relations guy so he'll know who's going to be contacting him.
You can give him my email address because that's how I do all my contacting. It's Patriot, Patriot, discussions, plural, @gmail.com.
All right, I will let him know.
Thank you. You folks have a good one.
We're good.
Yeah.
Have a good day, guys.
You too. Hey, Mr. Cartlidge. Oh, here's the pen back.
Of course he is, dude. Why else? Yeah, why else would he be manhandling that truck?
He has the keys and everything to it.
All right, guys. So as we've seen here, DJJ facility. Now the public safety officers that showed up here, they agreed with me. This is public property. The general public's allowed. We're allowed to be there, which is why they allowed Eyes on the State to walk back down to the beginning of the facility there, and converse or try to get this gentleman's information.
Which I did.
Which he did.
I did.
Excellent. Okay, so we have everything we need. This guy's driving all over the property. Look at this. Holy cow. This guy's a freaking maniac. Guy's a freaking maniac. That's who's running the DJJ facility here. That's what's keeping control of the kids. So you can see he's got a temper. So I'd hate to see what happens to the kids in here that piss him off. Now we could end up staying here longer, or we could walk around a little bit more, but it's really not gonna do anything extra. We've already proven our point that we're allowed to be here. And that's basically what we wanted to do today.
Yep.
So, all right, guys, we're out of here. We got a long walk back up here to the car. But it's good to see you. We'll see you.
Power does what it wants, and now they're just more naked about it. Now they just put it right out front and say, this is what we're doing to you.